Good afternoon. Happy Sunday crafternoon. I'm on here just about a minute early, so as this gives you a little bit of time to find me in your news feed, I'm also making sure that I'm connected where I need to be. After a couple weeks ago, I don't trust myself. There we go, we are. Awesome. Good deal. So welcome in. You're at Dawn's Creative Chalet. I'm glad that if this was an accidental find, I'm glad that you are here. Welcome. We are here to create together with some fun things. Today we're going to celebrate friendship, but we're also celebrating Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers. Happy Father's Day to my dad, who is down in the middle of Florida. And I got to talk with him this morning. Anyway, I see a couple of you are finding me. That is great. So my name is Dawn Bourgette. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I love to share all the things that's related to paper crafting. I'm slightly addicted, but that's okay. We can think of, things that are worse to be addicted to, correct? But anyway, whoa, I gotta turn down my volume. That's the first. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh my gosh, Dawn, turn you off. Oh my gosh, just a moment, please. There we go. Okay, we're good. I have to tell you guys what I did because I'm not very techie, correct? So I accidentally, because I was cleaning off the keyboard on my laptop, because I hate when there's dust between the keys, and I accidentally turned on my function keys, so the volume button, even though I know where it is, wasn't working. That was funny. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Hey, Lori Fox. How do you pronounce your last name? I guess that's why I kept calling you Lori Fox. Manicho? That it sounds like it would be very pretty, maybe very Italian, but hello to you in Ohio. Thank you for jumping on here to spend a little time with me today. I don't know if it's raining where you are, but it is, well, we've had a good downpour. We've needed the rain, but wow, the dark cloud that came over Lake Michigan onto land here was crazy. It looked almost a little scary. Hopefully you're not seeing what I'm seeing on my screen is flickering green every once in a while. And I don't know if that is a Facebook thing, if it's a Dawn thing. Hey, Judy. Hi. Happy Sunday crafternoon. It's good to see you. I'm excited. Okay, let's go ahead and just start going through all the things before we get creative. You guys know the drill. Hey there, Create with Kristen. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Sunday crafternoon. When do your events start today? You're with the family. Manico. Okay, good deal. Thank you, Lisa. All right, let's go ahead and get started, you guys. So first of all, 5:30. Oh, you got plenty of time. Okay, we can hang out together a little bit. That's good. First of all, if you haven't already, if you would like to know what's going on here at the chalet, whether it's in person or online, and things, of course, that are happening with Stampin' Up!, and you're not part of the newsletter, go ahead and sign up for my newsletter. You'll want to open up the camera on your phone, act as though you're going to take a picture, and hover the camera over this, and it will show a link on your screen. Go ahead and tap on that link, and it just takes you directly to where you need to be. You fill in your first name, your last name, and your email address, and boom, you're all done. It's automatically done, which I love. I love easy. Oh my goodness. It's going to be getting, I think, up to 90 degrees here this coming week too, Lori. So I don't know. You can keep that down there. I love summer, but I'm one of those people like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I don't want it too cold. I don't want it too hot. I want it just right. I know, we always want something that we can't always have, right? Anyway, so go ahead and sign up for my newsletter there. And then also, just to let you guys know, other places that you can find me and that you're welcome to be along with me. First of all, we have a group on Facebook, and it's Dawn's Creative Chalet Community. So if you'd like to be in there as well, go ahead and join us in there. My YouTube channel, if you don't know about it, and if you'd like to go ahead and subscribe to that, it's Dawn's Creative Chalet. And make sure to hit the little bell. It turns black. That will give you notifications on your devices whenever I'm doing something with YouTube, like loading these Facebook Lives, in case you guys want to go back for reference. Also, I have a blog, which is dawnscreativechalet.com. And I also load these YouTube videos onto my blog as well, along with a supply list of all the things that we've used for today's projects. What's really cool is they show little thumbnails. So you can go ahead and look again at the items that we've used. If there's anything that you would like to order, you can just go ahead and jump to my online store. This is the host code for June. And I appreciate your orders. Now, along with that, we're going to go into a little squirrel moment. I have a couple of class kits that I'm going to be sending out. Thank you to Christy and also to Marianne for placing the order last week with actually a $50 plus order. You're getting the class kit and the embellishments. I'm going to be sending these out Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm still waiting on the embellishment, those little resin dots that we need for these. They're on their way. As soon as they are to my house, to the chalet, I'm going to go ahead and send these out to you guys. So thank you so much for supporting me and my business. And we're doing the same thing again this week, that if you do place a $40 minimum order, you'll get the class kit. If you place a $50 minimum order, you'll also get an embellishment, either the one that we've used, or if it's not available or I don't have it, I will make sure to send you an embellishment that coordinates perfectly with the class kit that we are doing today. And you'll need to place that order by this coming Friday. I had to think about that. And today is June 16th today. So again, by this coming Friday, in order to get this class kit. And yeah, that's awesome. So thank you. I truly appreciate everybody supporting me and my business. And I think I'm going to be doing this from here on forward, something kind of different. And it needs to be an online order, online. So just go to my online store and check it out. There are products that are on there that you will not see in any publication. In fact, speaking of that, starting July the 3rd, we have new products that will be available for customers. It's very exciting. There is some holiday type stuff like fall, Halloween, and Christmas, and also some everyday. So a variety of everything that will be available starting July 3rd. Now, I did give some misinformation out. Maybe it was the last live or the live before. I misspoke because I've had a couple people asking me about the glass mat, which I'm not using today. It gives quite a glare. So I don't know. I'm trying it again without using the glass mat, but I've grown to really love using that glass mat studio. That is going to be available for customers while supplies last, starting July the 3rd. The same time that the new online exclusives come out for customers, that will come out as well. Hey, Kathy Williams. Hello and happy Sunday afternoon. Oh, I miss you. Miss all of you over there on that side of the state. Let's see, what else? Of course, I've already told you about my online store, and Pinterest. Of course, I am there as well. And then upcoming events as we get into, even into July. I know, I feel like I'm rushing things, right? So we have a product-based class, which is the Thoughtful Journey Suite. Yes, that's what I was looking for in my little brain. That is going to be on Thursday, June the 27th. I just closed on that technically, but I do have one class kit available. So if you are local with me, make sure to let me know. I have one class kit available because I had to order the product in advance and prep it. And that is going to be on Thursday, June the 27th. I have it available at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30, and the cost is $35. And you'll receive a $5 coupon with any size order during the class, but it has to be used during the class. The last day to take advantage of our June promotion, which is an additional 10% off all bundles in our new annual catalog, and 10% off our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machines. Both sizes. The littler machine is available, I believe, in boho blue or white as of yet. And then our larger machine, which is white. And if you don't have our, well, I don't want to say new, but it's not new. It's been around for a little while. But it works perfectly with our dies. I know some people have a different type of cut and embossing machine, which is not a big deal. But when they ask me about the shims to work with those machines, it's kind of hit or miss. I never know what to tell them because I use the Stampin' Up! Products. So they'll work with other cut and emboss machines, but the shimming of that when you're using our products will vary. So it's really hard for me to kind of guide you in the right direction without having all these other machines that are available out there. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, last day to sign up for Paper Pumpkin. And what did I put the information on that? Is going to be on July the 10th. And it is, let me see here. Okay, that is the right one. I didn't want to show you the wrong stuff. So it's going to be this one right here, which I believe is called Painted Painted Petals. And it is going to be making 9 cards, three each of 3 designs. My goodness. I get so excited sometimes I think that's why I stumble on my tongue. And then if you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, hey Evelyn, happy Sunday Crafternoon. If you are a subscriber to Paper Pumpkin with me, you'll be able to order these right here. And if you need that information, contact me. But you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get them. They will coordinate with the next 3 months of kits for July, August, and September. Kind of fun. So kind of coordinating to theme, right? July, August, September. Fun. Okay. And let's see, what else? I got off track there. July the 11th, it's always the second Thursday of the month, unless I have something going on, is our creative card class. And that's going to be, again, Thursday, July 11th at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30. The theme, oh my gosh. So these, first of all, for the class that I've just closed. But like I said, I have just one spot available because I have all of the goodies for it. And then wait, there's more. Oh my gosh. I'm full of it today, you guys. This is the card class for July, creative card class, and it's going to be Christmas in July. I think it's going to be fun. Maybe we'll even play Christmas music. That'll be like an earworm and never leave until Christmas. But anyway, I had a lot of fun designing these, and I'm super excited to have you guys get your hand on brand new product that will be available. And this is the stuff that will be available in our online store only. Really cute products. And then as we get to the end of July, which is, I believe, where is it here? The 25th of July, I have openings for the product-based class using the Country Woods Suite, which is the country flowers, country birdhouse, the fun things. Hey, Marie. Hello there, my teamie. Happy Sunday Crafternoon. Hello to Lori number 2. We have a couple Loris in here. I love that. So anyway, this will be coming up towards the end of July on the 25th of July for that. So there's plenty of time to sign up for this. You'll need to sign up by July the 11th. Okay? So that gives me time to get all the goodies. And the next Starbucks Sip and Stamp is moved. Alert, alert. I don't have like all the sound effects, right? So we're trying to get creative today. I think it's a lack of sleep, and I'll explain that in a minute. But anyway, on Friday, July the 12th. It's a week later because of the holiday. We have Starbucks Sip and Stamp at the Ludington, Michigan store. So put that on your calendar if you're local, or if you're somewhat local. You know, it's worth the drive to come on up, have a little bit of fun. Maybe bring a friend or 2 or 10, and also make some new friends. Okay, and I already told you about that. Told you about the 10% off that's going on. That 10% off savings, the promotion, is good until the end of June. Also, like I said, we talked about it just a minute ago, and I was teasing you guys. So these are just some, not all, of the online exclusives that will be available starting July the 3rd. And this is going to be the July, Christmas in July products that we're going to use for class. I am so excited. I can't wait. Ah! All right. So you guys ready? Let's do some stamping. I've done enough talking. Okie dokie. Let's see here. I'm going to grab my catalog and see. Oh, that wasn't the right page. So today, have you guys noticed the theme? I've been trying every Sunday to make sure that I use a bundle because that's what's on sale, right? Where did that bundle? Here it is. So today we're using Full of Life, That Sweet, or the stamp set. The bundle is called Friends for Life. Now, I didn't check, bad me, I did not check the status and our inventory status report today. But I'm hoping that this one is still available for you guys to grab. Because we don't do back orders any longer, which kind of makes me sad. You know, oh well. That's another story for another day. But anyway, this is what we're using today. This paper, these are me. Like brights or subtles are more my palette. This is a 6x6 pack of papers. So you guys can get a really good look at it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. So go with so many different things, right? So we are playing with this stuff today. And let's see here. What else is, maybe I wasn't going to show any of that. Let's see. Put this away. And let's grab, if you guys could see my room, I have things like it's a humongous circle of products and things. Let's go ahead and show you a little more close up the bundle. So here we go, Friends for Life. I love we can mix and match all the sayings. And it's not just for friends. It's, you know, as you can see, there's a lot of possibilities with this set. These are the types of sets that when you are new into our world of stamping are what I suggest to purchase. I think that they get a lot of bang for their buck. And I'm all about that. I'm all about it. And then here are the dies. So I've used just a couple of the dies that are in this bundle. So you'll recognize those in just a couple of minutes. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. I forgot how many cards I made here. I think it's 3, which is normally what I do. Yep, 3 cards. Once again, if you see these 3 cards, you love them, you want to get the class pack or the class kit for all 3 cards, just place an order with me. A $40 minimum order will give you the card kit. The $50 minimum order will get you the embellishment or an embellishment they'll coordinate as well. I think I use the rhinestones on these just because something different I haven't used in a long time. And I love these rhinestones. They go with everything, right? They're just, and if you do want to color them up and change it up, our blends work on all those great non-porous surfaces, and they'll dry completely on them, and then you can coordinate perfectly with our Stampin' blends with the colors that are in the Stampin' Up! Color palette. Kind of fun. Okay, let's see here. The first card you may recognize. I just heard some thunder. If I zap out, you guys, it's because the storm is here. Can you hear that? I'm not sure if you can, but it's loud. Oh my gosh. Although I do love thunderstorms, but not during my live. It can like be crazy after I'm done here. Anyway, super simple card. And I actually brought out my white pad. Now I know you guys have seen me use this. So when you order the white pad, it comes with a refill that you ink yourself. So I don't want to get you totally confused, but I decided to ink up this pad with the Memento Black ink. I know I've talked about this numerous times, but we always have new people that pop on. So with that being said, I inked this up with the Memento Black ink refill, and it works like a charm. Even better on our photopolymer stamps. It's great. And also, then we have the white, which is actually what it's supposed to be, white. So we're going to use this. And we are also using pumpkin pie for the sentiment. And let's get all of our goodies together here. Whoops. I just throw things around where they land, and then afterwards, I'm offline with you guys, and then it's like, oh, where did that go? There we go. I want to make sure that you have that link in case you need it. There we go. All right. Put these off to the side. And, oh, wait a minute. I got to get something else. There we go. Okay. Now we're set. I forgot that piece. So first of all, we are using Melon Mambo. And this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5. Scored at 4 1/4. And then we also have a piece of basic white, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to put this on the inside. Now, as we do this, there's something else that I want to talk about. I've had a couple people asking me, and I didn't mean to confuse anybody, so I have been using this. So people have thought that maybe I was using something other than like an adhesive from Stampin' Up. Let's talk about this for just a sec. So this is our fine tip glue pen, and it's awesome glue. It's clear, it dries clear. I've had an issue though with this. I'm not even gonna take it all the way out because again, I have an issue with it. It's just me, I have bad eyes. So there is a little pin that you can see here. There we go. And it has to fit inside that little tiny nozzle in order for this glue not to dry. If you were to use this and keep this exposed to the air for too long, you've ruined it. Unless you can get that little tiny pin inside the pinhole on the reservoir, that tiny tip. I love the tiny tip because with a lot of our detailed dies, it's easier to glue, especially if you don't have, or if you keep forgetting like me, that I have those adhesive sheets, which are great for our very detailed dies. But with that being said, something about, did I just zap? No, I think I'm still here. Like I said, storm, I may go kaput. So anyway, with that being said, I love that little tip, but I also love our green glue. This is what we call green glue. I know, it's a little confusing. It's not green by any means, but the bottle is. So in the Stampin' Up! World, we call our multi-purpose liquid glue green glue. But with that, oh, this is a brand new one. Let me see if I can get it open really quick. I always kind of twisty on the cap to let loose. So with that, the tip on this is a little wider. It doesn't look it, but it is. So the glue comes out pretty quickly, which means, one, sometimes I'm a hot mess along with my project. And once I get glue on my fingers, I'm like done for. Secondly, it almost comes out too quickly because it is a liquid glue. So my solution was this. You can get these on Amazon. I think I've also gotten a couple of these bottles from Hobby Lobby. Ooh, there's glue all over that already. That's crazy. It's brand new. But anyway, so I put this glue in this bottle. So I have the best of both worlds. I have the multi-purpose glue that I put into here, and it's easy enough to do. There's a wide enough mouth on it, just like that. Fill it up. And of course it's refillable, right? Because as long as you're purchasing the green glue, you put it right back in there. And it's kind of nice because it does keep it airtight. with that clever little closure cap or whatever you want to call that piece. And if it gets too gunky, these are really inexpensive. You just chuck it and get a new. Like, seriously, they're really not that expensive. I think I paid $2 or $3 for a set of 4, something like that. But anyway, so I just wanted to clarify before we went any further, just because I don't want it to be confusing. And I've had a couple people ask, that's a different glue. What is that you're using? Anyway, let's get back to creating. So this is that 4 by 5 1/4 piece. We're going to put it inside the card for our little liner, just like so. And then I already cut all the things. So let's see here. I used the heart die, and I cut out once with that. And then I also used the complete heart die, and I cut it with basic white. Now here's, again, a detailed die. I forgot to use the adhesive sheets on it because that's just me. Anyway, so we're going to use this cute little glue bottle to go ahead, and we are going to glue this together first. Okay. So while we're putting these cute little dots on here, I thought I would just talk about what I did yesterday. And then you guys also tell me, what did you do this weekend so far? I know it's not over yet. We're getting to the end, but it's still here. So yesterday I took a trip down to my old stomping grounds. I'm originally from Southeast Michigan. Whoops, I'm going to get this little guy here. And we went to a town called Brighton, where my cousin lives, and we celebrated my aunt's 88th birthday. Now, the sad thing about this is that I think the last time I had seen my dad's side of the family was 14 years ago when my uncle passed. Okay, and I say that kind of being embarrassed about it because they're family. And everybody on my mom's side, including my mom, has passed. So I have, along with my dad, who's still surviving, his side of the family, which is very small at this point. And it was my aunt, because my uncle has passed, along with my cousins, who I have not seen in forever. Again, I think it was about that time when my uncle passed. Whoops, I need to get this big leaf. We're going to use this for the background with white on Melamambo paper. Oh, here's the hearts, because you can cut out the outline of the hearts too with that die. Isn't that cool? So anyway, we spent a bit of time. It was about a 3-hour drive from where I'm at. And we spent all of the afternoon there before I did make a detour to the Container Store. And that's another whole story in itself. But anyway, it was so nice to get with them. I was actually very nervous because I had not seen them in forever. And I know that seems silly because they're family. But because I was a ding-dong and we didn't get together. You know, life gets busy, right? So anyway, with that being said, I don't want to preach to the choir because obviously, like I said, embarrassingly, I have not gotten with them in a long time, is this. If you guys have any animosity in your family, you know, differences, things like that, still keep in touch with your family, right? Especially like, you know, here's Father's Day. And I talked to my dad this morning. But with that being said, I know sometimes family, they're family, right? Things can be a little goofy, but never lose touch with your family. That is the most important thing. And, you know, I kind of was reflecting on that on my way home yesterday. I thought, you know, how stupid. They're only, when I say this, they are only 3 hours away, about 200 miles at best. And here I had not seen my cousins in like 14 years. But the cool thing was when we got together, it was just like always. It was fun. Of course, not everybody is with us, you know, like it used to be, but still. So yeah, lesson learned on my part. I can't be out of touch with family. Anyway, you guys get my drift, right? Okay, I cut this from Basic White, and it is from the Stylish Shapes. I love the set. Love it. absolutely love it. In fact, no, I didn't have it out, but you guys usually see it every week. If you're new, go ahead and watch one of the replays, because I think I use the Stylish Shapes dies on almost every card somewhere, or at least 1 or 2 cards on my lives. Alrighty, I'm going to grab, you had no idea I was going to like preach to the choir, right? On my little thing about family. But anyway, I thought it was kind of sort of appropriate with Father's Day. And I honestly, I don't have any family locally. I have adopted family, but just nothing as far as local. I'm going to put this right about here. And then I also need, let's see here. Let's do Love You again. I like that. I like that. So we're going to be using the pumpkin pie ink to stamp our sentiment. I'll bring that right up here so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Pumpkin pie ink, tap, tap, tap lightly on your ink pad. Otherwise you have that hot mess going on. And there you go. Just as simple as that. Okie dokie. And then what I'm going to do, because I put this heart on with dimensionals, but I want this to run off the heart. I don't want this to be kind of, you know what I call it? Kitty wampus. So it's off level. We're going to go ahead and on the left side, I'm going to put, let's see here, a couple of dimensionals. Double check myself. And then on the right side, I'll put a little dab of glue. So it'll stay in place on that side. And then that way it will be level or flush to the heart. Just like so. In fact, I forgot to put the little tiny dot. It's really not needed, but just for good measure. There we go. Little dot of glue. I didn't like it anyway. It's wanting to stick up. And then, again, I forgot to use the adhesive sheets. But I'm going to go ahead and put some dabs of glue on the back. And we're just going to stick it on like so. So I only want glue in the middle, like the I, E, and N. So dab, dab, dab. It doesn't take much, right? And who cares if it's a little loosey-goosey on those other ends? It's just a card. It's not a brick house. And there we go. And that's all you need. Very, very little. This glue is, actually, I'm going to really love green glue. Put that down on your calendar. For the longest time, I was just like, "Urgh." But it's because in the bottle, it comes out too fast. It makes a mess. My fingers get sticky, and then I get ornery. We're going to go ahead and embellish it just a little with these beautiful basic rhinestone jewels, because there is no card that deserves to be left out of bling in my world. Okay, there's card number 1. What do you guys think of that one? Isn't that cute? And super easy. It doesn't take a whole lot, and boom, it's done. Here is card number 2. This is very simple as well. We're going to make it so we have 2 different colors going on here. Super, super simple. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. All right, so we're going to get this out of the way because I don't think that that will be needed. This is like super basic, but I love it. I love the simplicity of it because it makes the color from the designer paper pop. So this is a piece of basic white thick cardstock. It is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, so it's I call it a long ways card. I know, not very good English, but it is what it is. And then I scored it at 5 1/2. And then, oh, let me take my cheat sheet off the back here. I cut, this is, I believe, let me double check. Oh, I didn't write it down. Silly me. I believe that this is summer. No. Is it summer? Looking at my colors. No. This is Shy Shamrock. Shy Shamrock. So this is cut at 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Just a square. And then what I did is I cut out 5 squares and 5 squares, which ended up being 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. So it just coordinates with the colors that I pulled out of the designer paper. So we're going to go ahead and, whoops, helps if I take the covering off the tip of the glue here. And we're going to put it kind of, I'm going to say kitty wompish, right in the middle of the card. You guys can all do this, I know. Easy peasy. And then this piece I'm going to put flush to the top of the card. That makes sense. So it's non-kitty wampus. Ooh, that would have looked pretty too, wouldn't it? This paper is gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to put that there. And then using that heart die once again, I used actually both dies, so it cut out this nice thin heart. And again, I was not thinking, and I did not use my adhesive sheets, but that might be something you might want to use with these. And we're just going to put little tiny droplets of glue. It doesn't take a lot. Boop, 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 boop. And we're going to put this kind of kitty wampus and tap lightly. Let that dry. And then we need the Thinking of You. I love the mix of the fonts. You guys know I'm a font junkie, font snob, maybe. And I am going to put this, oh, I forgot to clean that off and stuff. Just a sec. I need that block. There we go. Thinking of You, we're going to use the Memento black ink. And just like that. And then, of course, we got to bling it up. Let's see. And I just threw them down in front of me, and they've magically have gotten buried already. What the heck? Oh my goodness sakes. Anyway, I think that's why I'm feeling a little discombobulated today, is because yesterday I basically drove, see, about 400 miles total in one day. That's where I was getting at with that whole story of family and all that good stuff. So yeah, it was a long day, a lot of driving, but very well worth it. And then my dad called me, okay, I wanted some sleep. I haven't been sleeping very well. He called me at 8:30 and he woke me up. And then he says, I guess you forgot to wish me a happy Father's Day. And I'm like, Dad, literally, you just got me up. You were my wake-up call. Anyway, this is card number 2. So what do you guys think? Do you like the purplies or do you like the green? Purple or green? Go ahead and vote. I'm just kind of curious. Like, what is your flavor of the day between purple and green? And while you're going ahead and voting for that, let's go ahead and start card number 3. I really like, at first, this whole Starburst. I have Starbucks on the brain. Starburst. This perplexed me a little bit at first when I seen, because this is 6 by 6 in size. And I was like, what do you do with that? But I seen a lot of focal points in the middle of this, and you'll see in a second. And I was like, oh, how cool is that? Let's go ahead and do that. Because there's a lot of samples floating around on Pinterest, right? Purple. I know the greens are kind of cool too, and I'm not normally a green, blue, like here. But hey, you know, always fun to play with something a little bit different. So let me go ahead and give you guys some measurements. This is balmy blue, beautiful blue. It's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And oh, I forgot the inside piece. Let me get that. So the liner for the card, basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. Let's go ahead and stick this puppy in there. All right, there we go. And then this is Lemon Lime Twist, one of my all-time favorite colors. I love this bright green. I used to have a studio. My stamp studio was this color along with white and black, and then white trim in this color. Oh, I miss it so much. Okay, so let's see here. The DSP is cut at 3 1/4 by 4. So then I cut this 1/8 larger just to go all the way around. So 3 1/4 by 4 and 1/8 larger. So 4 1/8 by, what is that, 3/8? 3 3/8. I still have such a hard time with my eighths. Maybe that's why I never was good at math in school. I know, isn't this cool? I was like, pew! I think it's very cool. It's like, boom, bomb, bomb-ola. I guess, ooh, maybe I shouldn't say that on lives, right? That could be bad. I have to watch myself. Okay, anyway, so we're layering that together. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on the front of my card with, of course, dimensionals. We're going to go ahead and stick that on. There we go. And then it looks like, you know, I actually had this prep 2 weeks ago. So I forgot that I already did my embossing on this one. So with that being said, I know some of you've embossed plenty of times, but just to show you in case you are new to our stamping world, first of all, this is a must with heat embossing. It's our, whoops, it's upside down as well. The Embossing Editions Toolkit. And it may have increased in price since I bought it about a year ago, but it comes with the tray, which has this cute little nozzle on it. So once you're done with the embossing powder, you can go ahead and pour it back into your container, like that. And it also comes with the little brush and the tweezers in case, because you don't want to burn your fingers off. That would be bad. Or not have fingertips or fingerprints anymore. And I believe this also comes with it too. This is what we call an embossing buddy. It's been around a long time and it has like chalk in it. And you just tap it on the area that you're going to emboss and it helps to make sure there's no extra little flecks of embossing powder on your project. So when you heat it, it doesn't look like a hot mess. And then of course, you would take your heat tool and you like that? Yeah. That's not actually how it sounds, but you know. I know. Okay. So yes, I'm feeling very naked today because I am wearing short sleeves, which is very unlike me. Even if I do wear short sleeves, I usually wear something either under, like a mesh top, or like something over, because yes, me and short sleeves, I don't like my arms. You guys have that issue with certain parts you just feel uncomfortable about, but it's like an elbow. I'm going to go ahead and show you an elbow sleeve. So this part up here, which is all the jiggly jig, is covered. That's the only reason why I'm wearing this top. Like you wanted to know, right? Yay, we're all friends here. It's all good. Okay, so I have to laugh at myself sometimes. I think I share too much. Sorry. Anyway, so this is what I did. I embossed it on white. This is a piece of blueberry bushel. It is a gorgeous blue, and I'm not normally a blue person. Petunia Pop. Yeah. Hey, there we go. That's right. And a little bit of fresh freesia and I want to say bubble bath. I don't know why I always want to call that bubble gum, but I do. Anyway, so I heat embossed in white on the blueberry bushel. I'm going to go ahead and use dimensionals, and I just want it over this edge just a little bit. And then again, I cut out friend, and we're going to put it, kind of, I don't know, along with the rays of rainbow, we'll call it that, and grabbing again my green glue. That's not green. Okay, and we're putting just little dots. And again, if you have adhesive sheets, so much easier because you'll just peel that off and stick it on. And this one, I'm going to put it underneath, whereas this I kind of laid on top of that. But we're going to do that. And then there is also, excuse me, dies for these. And it cuts it as 2 hearts at once. So I brought in my mini. I don't use these too much. They're hard for me to peel because they get caught underneath my nails. Such a tragedy, you know? Oh gosh. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and with my take your pick tool, we're going to use these because they're going to work out much better. And I'm too lazy to cut my regular size dimensionals. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm truthful. And again, you peel off the backs. And we're going to go ahead and, oh gosh, there we go. And there we go. Oh, isn't that cute? And then of course, we want to embellish. Blingy, bling, bling. And we'll put one here. And one, whoops. Oh, these are the tiny ones that I have left. But I like them because they're just enough to make a sparkle. And I'm going to put one here for the little dot for the eye. And here is card number 3. So let me get them all together in a row for you. So there's the 3 cards that we've made for today. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm looking here to see what you voted on as far as colors. And everybody was kind of shy today. Are you guys shy? Or am I just not seeing all the comments? That might be it too. But anyway, nonetheless, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Again, happy Father's Day as you celebrate the day with dads in your life, whether it's your own dad, someone else's dad, an adopted dad, whatever it may be. And I will be here next week, same time, same place, 1 p.m. right here at Dawn's Creative Chalet Paper Crafting, my Facebook page. And if you'd like to get that class kit, again, just placing an order of $40 will get you the kit. If it's $50 or more before shipping and tax, you'll also get the embellishment as well. All right, guys, make it a great day, and I hope it's a little drier for you than what it is for us. It's raining again like cats and dogs. But have it a good one, and I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.